What if I told you that staying strong, steady, and independent after 60 doesn't require expensive protein powders or grueling gym sessions? The secret isn't in the latest fitness gadget or trendy supplement. It's in the foods you eat every day. Recent research is shining a light on a surprising truth. Certain everyday foods can play a major role in preserving muscle strength, improving balance, and keeping you active and independent for years to come. One humble sweet fruit in particular is emerging as a powerhouse ally for your muscles, but it's just the beginning. Today, we're exploring 7 of the most potent foods you should include in your weekly diet to support your body as it ages, and we'll explain why they work. Before we dive into the foods themselves, it's important to understand the challenge they help address: sarcopenia. Understanding sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief. Sarcopenia is the medical term for the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that can begin as early as our 50s. Unlike an injury or illness that announces itself, sarcopenia is subtle. You might notice that standing up from a chair takes a little more effort, or your walking pace slows without you consciously realizing it. Sometimes your balance feels slightly off, and tasks that were once effortless begin to require more energy. This isn't just a cosmetic concern. Muscle strength is directly linked to your ability to function independently. Reduced muscle mass increases the risk of falls and fractures, slows metabolism, and can affect blood sugar regulation. Over time, sarcopenia can chip away at your autonomy, making daily tasks more challenging. But here's the hopeful part: sarcopenia is not inevitable. With the right combination of nutrition and movement, you can slow it down, stabilize your strength, and in some cases, reverse its effects. The cornerstone of this approach is nutrition. What you put on your plate every day directly impacts your muscles, your energy levels, and your overall vitality. Your food pharmacy: 7 powerful muscle-supporting foods. As we age, keeping our muscles strong and our bodies agile becomes one of the most important factors in maintaining independence, balance, and overall quality of life. The secret isn't always found in expensive supplements or high-tech gym equipment. Often the most powerful tools are right in your kitchen. Certain foods are exceptionally effective at preserving muscle mass, supporting bone health, and promoting overall vitality. Think of them as a natural food pharmacy, where each ingredient plays a role in strengthening your body from the inside out. Let's take a closer look at 7 of the most powerful foods you can include in your weekly diet, starting with one humble sweet fruit that might surprise you. 1. Prunes. Sweet, simple, and surprisingly powerful. Prunes, the dried version of plums, have long been known for their digestive benefits, but recent research shows they also support muscle and bone health. A study from Florida State University found that older adults who consumed prunes daily had better grip strength and coordination than those who didn't. This is particularly meaningful because grip strength is strongly linked to overall muscle health, independence, and even longevity. Prunes are packed with nutrients that support muscle and bone, boron, potassium, and antioxidants. Boron helps with calcium retention, which is crucial for bone density, while potassium aids in muscle contraction and nerve signaling. Antioxidants reduce oxidative stress, which can accelerate muscle aging if left unchecked. Incorporating prunes into your diet is simple and enjoyable. Chop a handful and add them to morning oatmeal for a naturally sweet flavor. Toss in a tablespoon of ground flaxseed for omega-3s and fiber, and a sprinkle of cinnamon to help stabilize blood sugar levels. You can also blend prunes into smoothies, mix them into yogurt, or simply enjoy a few as a midday snack. They aren't just a sweet treat, they are a practical, daily way to support your muscles and bones. 2. Fatty fish, nature's anti-inflammatory protein. Omega-3 fatty acids are some of the most potent nutrients for muscle preservation, and fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are the best sources. Studies indicate that omega-3s can slow the rate of muscle loss in older adults and improve the body's response to exercise, making them particularly valuable as we age. Omega-3s work by reducing inflammation in the body, improving blood flow, and supporting the process of muscle protein synthesis, the biological mechanism that builds and repairs muscle tissue. They also contribute to heart and brain health, making them a multitasking nutrient that benefits nearly every system in the body. One practical way to enjoy fatty fish is by preparing a sardine avocado toast. Mash a can of sardines with half an avocado, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. Spread it on whole grain toast for a satisfying lunch that combines high-quality protein, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory benefits. The combination of protein and omega-3s ensures your muscles receive both the raw materials and the support they need to stay strong. 3. Pumpkin seeds, tiny but mighty. Although small, pumpkin seeds are packed with essential minerals that play a major role in muscle function. Magnesium, in particular, is critical for muscle contraction and relaxation, energy production, and nerve signaling. Without sufficient magnesium, muscles may cramp more easily, fatigue faster, and recover more slowly after activity. Pumpkin seeds are also a good source of iron, which helps transport oxygen to your muscles, and tryptophan, an amino acid that supports restorative sleep. Sleep is a crucial time for muscle repair, so getting enough of these nutrients can have a direct impact on your muscle health. Incorporating pumpkin seeds is simple. Lightly toast them and sprinkle over salads, roasted vegetables, or soups. You can also blend a tablespoon into a post-walk smoothie for a crunchy texture and nutrient boost. They're versatile, affordable, and easy to include in daily meals, making them a powerful addition to your diet. 4. Lentils, the triple threat. Lentils are a true triple threat for muscle health. They provide plant-based protein, iron for oxygen delivery, and fiber to maintain stable energy and blood flow. Plant-based protein is especially valuable because it contributes to daily protein intake without excess saturated fat. For older adults, maintaining adequate protein intake is one of the most effective strategies for preserving muscle mass. A simple, delicious recipe is red lentil soup. Start by sautéing onions, garlic, and carrots in a small amount of olive oil. Add red lentils and a generous teaspoon of turmeric, which has natural anti-inflammatory properties. Then cover with broth and simmer until tender. This soup provides a nutrient-rich, warming meal that supports both muscle function and overall health. Lentils are versatile, affordable, and easy to store, making them a convenient protein source for busy days. 5. Tempeh, plant-based protein superstar. Tempeh is made from fermented soybeans, giving it higher digestibility than tofu and a robust, nutty flavor. It's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine, which plays a key role in triggering muscle growth. For older adults, leucine is especially important because muscle building efficiency tends to decline with age. Cooking tempeh is simple. Slice it, sauté in tamari and sesame oil until golden brown, and serve alongside steamed vegetables over a bed of quinoa. The combination of protein, fiber, and micronutrients makes it a nutrient-dense meal that helps maintain muscle mass, provide sustained energy, and support long-term strength. Tempeh is also versatile. Slice it for stir-fries, crumble it into salads, or marinate it for sandwiches and wraps. 6. Sweet potatoes, fuel for recovery. Muscles rely on glycogen, a form of stored energy derived from carbohydrates, to perform and recover effectively. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that replenish glycogen stores without causing spikes in blood sugar. They're also rich in potassium, which helps prevent muscle cramps and supports proper muscle contraction. Baking sweet potato wedges is an easy and delicious way to enjoy them. Cut the potatoes into wedges, toss with olive oil, turmeric, and black pepper, then roast until golden and crispy. Sweet potatoes pair beautifully with protein-rich meals like salmon or lentil stew. Their natural sweetness and nutrient profile make them a satisfying, energizing addition to any meal. Over time, consistent intake of complex carbohydrates like sweet potatoes supports not only muscle recovery, but also endurance, energy levels, and overall metabolic health. 7. Black garlic, a flavorful muscle ally. Black garlic may sound exotic, but it's simply regular garlic that has been aged through fermentation. The fermentation process not only enhances its flavor, making it sweeter, softer, and more spreadable, but also improves its health-promoting compounds. Black garlic supports muscle function by boosting nitric oxide, which enhances blood flow and reducing inflammation, both of which are critical for muscle repair and overall performance. Black garlic is also a prebiotic, meaning it feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome supports nutrient absorption and overall health, which indirectly contributes to muscle strength and recovery. Incorporating black garlic into your meals is easy. Mash a clove or two onto whole grain crackers, mix into salad dressings, or stir into soups for a deep, umami-rich flavor. It's a simple addition that provides both taste and functional benefits for your muscles, bringing it all together. The real power of these 7 foods lies not just in their individual benefits, but in how they work together to create a balanced, nutrient-dense diet. Each food contributes something unique: prunes for bone and muscle support, fatty fish for anti-inflammatory omega-3s, pumpkin seeds for minerals, lentils for plant-based protein, tempeh for complete protein and leucine, sweet potatoes for sustained energy, and black garlic for circulation and gut health. Incorporating a few of these foods each day ensures that your muscles receive high-quality protein, essential minerals, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. For example, you could start your day with oatmeal topped with prunes and pumpkin seeds, enjoy lentil soup for lunch, and have baked salmon with sweet potato wedges for dinner. Snacks like Greek yogurt, nuts, or black garlic spreads can fill in gaps and maintain consistent nutrient intake throughout the day. The key is consistency. You don't need to eat all 7 foods every day, but rotating them through your meals ensures a wide spectrum of nutrients and ongoing support for muscle health. Over time, this approach not only helps maintain strength and balance, but also supports energy, metabolism, and overall wellness. The leucine threshold, unlocking muscle growth. Eating the right foods is only part of the equation. Muscles require not just protein, but a sufficient amount of the amino acid leucine to trigger growth. This is called the leucine threshold. Research shows that about 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal is necessary to stimulate muscle protein synthesis effectively. Here's how to meet it. 4 ounces of chicken or salmon provides approximately 2.5 grams of leucine. 1 serving of tempeh paired with pumpkin seeds or lentils reaches the threshold. 2 large eggs plus 1 cup of Greek yogurt gives you around 2.8 grams. The key takeaway is that combining foods strategically helps you reach the leucine threshold without overcomplicating your meals. It's not just about eating protein, it's about eating it smartly. How to build a daily plan for muscle health. You don't need to eat all 7 foods every day. Consistency matters more than variety. Aim to include 3 or 4 of these foods regularly. Here's an example of a simple, balanced day. Breakfast, oatmeal with prunes and pumpkin seeds. Lunch, red lentil soup with a side of Greek yogurt. Snack, an apple with a handful of almonds. Dinner, baked salmon with sweet potato wedges and sautéed spinach. This approach covers protein, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and a broad range of micronutrients. Over time, this balance strengthens your muscles, supports recovery, and fuels daily activity. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Even with the right foods, some habits can limit progress. Not eating enough protein per meal, aim for 20 to 30 grams, roughly a palm-sized portion of protein-rich food. skipping meals, or going too low carb. Muscles need consistent energy, not sporadic fuel. Being sedentary. Nutrition provides the building blocks, but movement is the instruction manual for using them. You should also monitor key nutrients like vitamin D and magnesium, which are essential for muscle function and overall health. Getting these levels checked can guide your diet and supplementation if needed. Movement, the partner to nutrition. Food builds the raw materials, but movement tells your body how to use them. You don't need a gym membership, but regular, purposeful exercise is essential. Here are 3 simple, highly effective movements for older adults. 1. Sit-to-stand chair squats. This functional exercise strengthens the exact muscles needed to get out of a chair, car, or toilet. Perform 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps twice a day. 2. Heel raises. Standing and slowly rising onto your toes, then lowering, strengthens the calves and stabilizes the ankles, crucial for preventing falls. You can do these while brushing your teeth. 3. Farmer's carry. Pick up a moderately heavy object in each hand, a milk jug or grocery bag, and walk 30 to 60 seconds. This builds grip strength and core stability, both directly linked to independence and longevity. Consistency beats intensity. Short, frequent sessions are far more effective than one strenuous workout per week. Taking control of your strength, and vitality after 60 aren't dictated by age, they're shaped by the choices you make every day. You can't stop time, but you can influence how your body ages. Start by incorporating just one of these foods, like prunes in your oatmeal, and gradually add more. Combine this with regular movement, and you'll give your muscles the materials and signals they need to stay strong, stable, and functional. Which of these 7 foods excites you the most? Maybe it's the savory, protein-rich tempeh or the naturally sweet, potent prune. Starting small, with intention and consistency, is the real secret to lasting strength. By making these thoughtful choices, you can preserve your independence, improve your balance, and maintain your vitality. Share this knowledge with friends and family, and together we can redefine what it means to grow older with strength and confidence. Here's to staying strong, resilient, and active, one meal and one movement at a time.